The Pixel 4 rumors are getting hot, which means it's time to break down exactly what this new phone is gonna look like. So without further ado, let's get into the show. What's up everybody, my name is Brandon Hassler and I am pumped to tell you all about the upcoming Pixel 4 and what we can look forward to. But first, if you haven't already done so, hit that big red subscribe button. It's right down there. If you love tech videos, it's the right thing to do. Press it, it feels great. And I just want to make sure that you get the best tech videos in your YouTube feed. And also don't forget to hit that bell icon there so you actually get notified when videos go live. All right. Let's do this. We're gonna start with the outside of the phone and slowly make our way to the inside. One of the first things you're gonna notice about the Pixel 4 phones is that there will be no notch. Honestly, looking straight at the Pixel 4 phones is gonna feel a lot like looking at the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus. The Pixel 4 is expected to have a hole punch style front camera and the Pixel 4 XL is expected to have a wider cutout. Again, similar to what you see on the S10 Plus. Both phones are expected to have a pretty bezel-less design while still keeping the dual front-facing speakers. This means we should have a much smaller chin on the Pixel 4, which was honestly one of my big complaints about the Pixel 3 XL. There's just no reason that the chin needed to be so big on that phone. This past January, Google filed a patent for what is believed to be designed for the Pixel 4, and as you can see, it's as close to bezel-less as you can get while still keeping dual front-facing speakers. One of the latest rumors has come courtesy of John over at Front Page Tech. John has a pretty good track record when it comes to Pixel leaks and rumors, so keep that in mind as you listen to what I'm about to tell you. No physical buttons. Now this sounds super crazy, but the more I research this, the less crazy it sounds. Supposedly, Google will be using the same capacitive technology that is being used on the Pixel 2 and Pixel 3 phones that allow you to squeeze the edges to launch Google Assistant. So the power button and the volume rocker would supposedly be using the same technology. I'm just gonna list this one as a possibility. There's a big part of me that says Google is not going to be the brave company to do this. It's absolutely possible, but I just don't see this happening. Plus, I love being able to feel the buttons when I'm in the dark settings and I can't see my phone. So it's just super useful. Please keep the buttons. Let me know in the comments if you like a smartphone with no physical buttons. I'm curious if that's an actual demand people have. Let's now start to make our way to the back of the phone. Now on the front, we're expected to see the same dual 8 megapixel camera we see on the Pixel 3 phones. However, on the back is where we're likely going to see a big change. After years of Google bragging about how you don't need two cameras to take great photos, it's looking like we're gonna have a dual camera setup on the back. Now it's almost a guarantee that the iPhone 11 or whatever they end up calling it will sport 3 cameras on the back, which personally I think looks a bit ridiculous. So perhaps this is what's giving Google permission to move into the dual camera space and still feel cool and unique. Who knows? Now let's move on to another radical change that is supposed to happen, and that is the disappearance of the fingerprint sensor. The latest rumors are hinting that the Pixel 4 lineup would feature an in-display fingerprint scanner. There are slight security risks with this because so far in-display scanners have not proven to be as secure as the scanners that you see on the back of phones or even on the front like they were back in the day. However, this does make unlocking your phone much faster when it's just laying down on your desk. These rumors do line up with a supposed leaked sketch of the new phone, but they conflict with some of the patent filing images that I've seen, which appear to show a space for a fingerprint scanner on the back. But then again, these designs filed in patents are often very vague and general, so keep that in mind. I think this rumor has more weight than the physical buttons going away. I just hope that this stays a rumor, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't be opposed to an in-display scanner. Now in terms of speed, the Pixel 4 phones are expected to feature 6 gigabytes of RAM instead of the usual 4 gigabytes, which is really good news, but honestly, I think Google should step it up. Let's do 8 gigabytes, really make a statement that this is a premium phone and it's here for the long haul. In terms of the headphone jack coming back, do not get your hopes up. There have been no hints that the headphone jack is going to be returning for the Pixel 4, even though Google did bring it back for the new Pixel 3a. So quit asking for the headphone jack to come back because that ship has sailed. Nothing has leaked in terms of the price or the time of the announcement for the Pixel 4 phones, but it's pretty safe to say that you can expect a similar pricing to last year's phones, which was, that $800, $900 price range. It's also very, 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 very likely going to be announced in the beginning of October of this year, like it usually is for every other Pixel phone that's been announced. Pro tip though, do not buy the Pixel 4 phones until Black Friday. As tempting as it might be, these phones are released so close to Black Friday, you will save a ton of money if you just hold off and wait until Google comes out with that really good deal, which they have done with every single Pixel phone. Last but not least, the code names have been confirmed for the upcoming phones. You've got Coral for the Pixel 4 and Flame for the Pixel 4 XL. There's also a code name Needlefish being used for an unknown device. Some are speculating that it could be for the long-awaited Pixel Ultra phone, but I don't see how it's gonna get much better than what we've already heard for the Pixel 4 phones. It's also way too close to the launch of the Pixel 3a to see a Pixel 4a phone announced. I think it could be the first Pixel watch. Don't forget that earlier this year, Google purchased Fossil's smartwatch technology for $40 million. So it's a given that at some point we're going to see a Google watch. So there you have it, everything we know about the Pixel 4 and the Pixel 4 XL. I'd love to hear what you think about these rumors and leaks in the comments, along with any other rumors that you've heard. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you love to see more tech videos like this one, hit that subscribe button along with a bell notification icon, and you will be set. Until next time, I'm Brandon Hassler, and this is Tech Audit TV.